Live. Hey up, how do? Welcome to Cannon Hall Farm this morning. Robert's on holiday. I think David's going to join us in a few minutes. He's just going to do something with the tractor. I've actually got Claire with me this morning.
Morning.
So we'll turn it round. I'm up at the roundhouse. I was 2 minutes late, I think. It'll come on in a minute, won't it? I think so. So our Dutch spotted sheep. We brought some of them in because there wasn't enough grass in the field for them. So make sure they're well fed. Our prime at short stock. So Teresa says, good morning, Richard. It's raining a bit today, a little bit. Just a gentle sprinkling. There's Suffolk there. My dad were a big fan of Suffolks. Back when I were a lad, he remembered the Suffolk Sheep Society. He liked his Suffolks, and now he likes his Dutch spotted. So Ethel is saying morning, Richard. Tracy's saying morning, Richard. They only told me at 8 o'clock last night, of course. After 8 o'clock last night. It would be nice to have a bit of notice. I went to a party yesterday and met a fella who remembers my granddad walking the white bull from the one that is pictured in our restaurant around Worsborough Dale. And he said he could remember it like it were yesterday, which was nice to meet. He was 87 and he remembered. Oh, Claire's just...
I don't know if you'll get a picture.
I think you will. This fella, he remembered our white bull. So it's nice to sort of meet people who actually knew my granddad, because obviously I never got to meet him because he died when my dad was just 16, so there was no chance of that. Bob. He's called Bob. That there fella. So yeah, there you go. So we've got a few different sheep in here. We've got a Swiss Valley and a mule and a bit of all sorts. So I was sort of hoping the rain might stop a bit, but it seems like it's set in a bit. So we'll have a walk down the yard and see what we can see. Actually, shall we have a quick look in the mammal house and see if, because I think the lights might be on still. We'll see if we can get a signal in there. So I'm hoping this rain don't last all day. Claire tells me it's about a 20% chance, like of rain. So I don't think it should be all day long or out like that. But we've just got a wee bit at the moment. So because the mammal house is on its, this is its daytime, when most of them will be sort of hiding away. But you can probably see it a bit better. These are new. I think they're hiding. Oh, there they are. You can see them right up at the top.
Oh, yeah.
And they are northern tree shrews. But they're quite big for shrews. Are they not? And when I walked in, they zipped straight up to the top.
Southeast Asia, they're from.
Southeast Asia, there you go. Biggest shrews I've ever seen. Munster yellow-toothed cavy. Yeah, there you go. And that's the water vole's habitat. We're trying to breed those to release them. Because obviously in the wild, the water vole is very under pressure, particularly from things like mink, which are an invasive species from North America. And this is a Newman's grass rat. And that's a baby Newman's grass rat. So there you go. It's cute, isn't it? Hello, little grass rat. Tina thinks it'll probably rain next Saturday when she's up here. Oh dear. I'm sure it won't. I'm sure this is just a brief shower. African pygmy dormice. Spinifex hopping mouse. We're sure to know what we've got, have we? Eh? Reed vole. And of course you'll see these all better when the red lights are on, and but some of them will be out, I would imagine, because they usually are. And the lights will be turning off soon. And then they'll get more active. I like these ones, Barbary striped grass mouse. These are cute. It's nice to see them, the ones that are active, in the light, because, oops, there he goes. Oh, there we go. Is it not? Another one in the back corner there. No, more than one. A whole family. I know these pygmy mice are teeny tiny things, but there's none out at the moment.
Julian says Cannonall doesn't have rain, it only has liquid sunshine.
Is that right? Yeah. Well, there you go. Good old liquid sunshine. That's what you need, isn't it? And that is just a common of our garden house mouse. Harvest mice. And they're not out. Sometimes they are out in the daytime. Oh yeah. Northern Luzon cloud rat. They're pretty active. I mean, they're quite impressive. Not everybody likes them, but they are friendly and nice. So don't give them a hard time. I think these are black rats in here. There's none of them out either, so there we go. And we could see if the sugar gliders or the armadillos are out. Oh yeah. Those are the armadillos. They're almost like giant woodlice, aren't they? Large hairy armadillos. is what they are. And oh yeah, potteroos, which are quite a rare marsupial, and they're in the same pen as the sugar gliders, which are they curled up in there? Not sure. Are they in there or not? Maybe not. But they're very cute, sugar gliders.
They were cute in there. You'd be a bit frightened if you just came across one and
A sugar glider? Only little. You mean a potteroo?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah, we are. Harvest mice. I think these are really cute. Yeah. They're lovely. There you are, little harvest mouse. And they're another one that's sort of under threat in the wild because of the way that agricultural practices have changed, I guess. Which is a pity, but it's nice that we can breed them. So, has it stopped raining yet? Nearly. So yeah, we went to Aunt and Sam's for a party yesterday afternoon. And luckily we came away early enough so that I don't have a hangover. Jackie's watching while making scones. Jenny says, "Good morning, Farmer Richard. Nice to hear you. Haven't done a broadcast in ages." Jill has a family of harvest mice in her back garden. That's nice. Their blower. The ferrets are out. Not often you see the ferrets out. Preparing for the day's racing. Here's another one. They're all coming out. And they do spend a lot of the time sleeping, ferrets, so it's nice to see them out and about. Good morning, Farmer Richard. When is your cookery book out? Sometime in November, I believe. I'm probably not supposed to announce it, but sometime in November, we think.
We'll be able to pre-order soon, won't we?
Yeah, I think we will. I think they'll be putting the cover and the date on Amazon and whatnot soon, and obviously we'll be selling it too, signed copies here, so much better getting a signed one, aren't you? So the meerkats are out. Our sentry is up on his rock. Morning, Richard from Stafford, says Kay. Heather says stinky ferrets. Well, they do smell a bit, that's true.
Full of beans this morning, those ferrets.
Yeah, aren't they? Christine says, morning, Richard and everyone. Nice to see you doing this morning's live. Rachel, morning, family. Richard, nice to see you do a live and to see the small animals shelter for a change. Yes. Yeah, I did lose it. I did lose it a little bit, but it seems to have come back. You lost when?
I lost you going
Yeah.
for a second.
Fabulous playground there, which the kids absolutely love there. I don't think there's a better one in the north of England. If there is, I don't know about it. But then again, Marshall's not little anymore, so I used to be an expert on playgrounds. Not so much now. The porcupines are hiding away. I can just see the spine there sticking out, and they're a nocturnal one as well. So it's quite rare you see them during the day. And there you can see the spines. So. You can see in the bottom yards. Been doing a lot of digging. They do a lot of digging next again. Sue can't wait for the book. Now we're back again. Apologies for my signal dropping in and out. I never seem to be able to get as good a signal as Robert does, for whatever reason. Is there any chance we can see Claire to say hello?
No. Unfortunately, you can't see much of me because it's raining.
Dark in here. John, I guess. Oh, there we go. These are some of the older ones. The piglets. I know you don't always see these because the signal does seem to fade in and out in here too, so we'll go through these fairly quickly. And of course our pigs do have 5-star accommodation with underfloor heating for when they're little and when it's cold in winter. Jeanette says the signal's fine. It keeps saying trying to reconnect on mine, but it's okay at the moment. Looks like it's feeding time. And every piglet, after the first 2 or 3 days, every piglet goes back to the same teat every time. And I've known it where they've written a letter on the back of each piglet, and you can tell they go back to the same, because, you know, it spells a word, so. Not that we make a habit of that, you know, but you can be. They're very noisy. They don't like somebody else pinching their teat. get a bit noisy in here, so they all tend to wake up at once. And we have got some real teeny tinies down here. These aren't very old. And we always try and have 2 or 3 giving birth at the same time. So we've got this litter, and they've taken a bit more of the colouring from the dad, which is a Hampshire, a black and white Hampshire, as have these over here. So, and you can hear the mother pig, and she's grunting to release her milk. When she stops grunting, the milk will turn off, and the piglets will lose interest. But at this moment, they're feeding them very often, so they are milk machines, which is why it's so very hard to hand rear piglets, because they need milk pretty much every hour or 2, really.
I always feel sorry for the mums when it's like this. They're just...
Yeah, it's hard work, especially when they get a big litter. Oh, here comes Farmer David. Hello, Farmer David.
You'll not see anyone mucking the pigs out at the moment because they start at 8:30 now.
All right. Is that a new thing?
And then we've got staff finishing at 6 o'clock.
Right.
So we've got a
staggered shift.
Exactly.
For
and then
efficiency.
No, it's not efficiency. It's just so there's people around when the public are around.
Ah, yeah, very good.
You know, and it's not just the entrance staff there. So
yeah.
It's working very well. So I think Amy's coming in at 8:30.
Ah, yeah.
Good litters, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, they all look healthy and vigorous.
And why do they all feed at the same time, Richard?
Why do they all feed at the same time?
Yeah.
Well, the mother's grunting to release the milk.
Yeah. But,
so, what do you mean, why do they all feed?
They're all feeding at the same time.
Well, they've woken each other up.
Is that what
I would imagine.
It's the
the amount of noise they make.
It's the noise that stimulates them.
Indeed.
When one starts, they all start.
Yeah.
And all the
And the
piglets
sound
go.
of the mother grunting like that will make the other piglets think about milk.
So there isn't milk there all the time, is there?
No, I've just told them that.
You're doing a very good job. Do you remember the days when we used to do tours down
Yeah, I do.
I think we ought to do it again.
No, I don't think so. But yeah, I do remember some of it. And did you know that a pig's pregnancy is 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days?
Yeah. And each piglet always goes to the same teat every time.
I already told them that as well. It's a good job that I can still remember it, really.
Do you know, Claire, that Richard once hid behind the grain store on when we were supposed to be taking tours? Because he didn't want to take the last one.
Yeah.
And I came round the corner and thought, why is this tour still here? Right? And I found him hiding behind the grain store.
Well, you know, you've got to get away with what you can, haven't you?
Yeah, but you didn't get away with that one.
No, obviously
I mean,
not.
Robert reminded me of that one.
Did he?
Yeah.
I can't even remember that.
Yeah, well, that's what...
But I'll, you know, I'll take his word for it.
But Rob said that's what happened.
Yeah, well, he would, wouldn't he? I don't remember it. But you know what? I just accept it as truth. Because Robert's told me. Yeah.
No, but I can... Sometimes, though, when you've had enough, haven't you?
You have, yeah.
You know.
When you've taken 3 or 4 trips in a day.
Well, you said there were only 3 or 4 of us to take trips.
I want a natural. No, yeah.
Well,
my dad was taking them as well, wasn't he? You know. Robert was probably the best at it.
I can't remember. I don't remember.
I
remember I've been very, very reserved. And
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to see the pigs, though, because I don't see them very often, I don't think.
No, you do right.
Yeah.
Good litters, all doing well. You see, like that little one there.
And you know, most pig production in the UK now.
Richard. See how small it is compared with its brother or sister.
Oh.
Right, but it's doing very well. It's the right colour. You know, if a piglet...
They go hairy, don't they?
Yeah, if a piglet's struggling,
well.
they do go hairy. And that piglet might have been born smaller, or it might just be on a teat that's not milking quite as good as the rest. But I think it was just born smaller.
Yeah, well,
in this case,
and then when they're competing for teats in the first place, they get the worst one, don't they?
But how old do you think these are? In your professional opinion?
I would say less than a week.
Well, yeah, that's 7 days. That so I mean I don't know for sure, but I'm just guessing. These are about I'd say 3 days max.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say.
You've got that nice shiny.
But they're
bloom on
big
it.
for their age, then, aren't they? You know, but you can tell their ears are sort of folded back at that age, like they've not sort of stiffened out like they do. So some of them have still got those sort of squidgy ears.
We've had to put. You see, we've had these metal things on top of the gates made.
Oh yeah.
You're not showing everybody.
Yeah.
Them.
Yeah.
Because the pigs were opening the doors, but they were grabbing the end of the bar and pulling it up.
Right.
And all mixing together.
Oh dear.
Yeah, exactly.
Naughty. So, your fantastic design.
No, Tim from Melvin Carr's design.
All right.
Came up with it, not me.
But what I thought you'd just done the bars
this
around.
Is fine.
Yeah.
The
I
bar,
know.
They
Yeah.
were just.
Yeah. I thought
this
this was.
adaptation of what we used to do.
Yeah. But did you design that, or who came up with this idea to
I
like
think-
the bars?
I think I don't know. I'm not taking credit for this one,
All right.
but I think this is kind of an old-fashioned style.
Yeah.
You know, this is what they did
Yeah.
in the buildings.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's an old-fashioned design that we've just brought forward.
Right. Into the modern world.
Yeah.
But most pigs now they don't use straw to keep them, do they? You know, well, I think it's a much better
Well, they eat the straw, don't
way.
they?
Yeah. They love it. They play with it. They nest in it.
Yeah, they make a bed.
Yeah.
Alison's asking what happens if a pig gets rejected. You don't want to get
It
rejected
never gets
unless there's not enough teeth.
No, well, it's not being rejected. It's just not got a food supply. So that's why we have 3 litters being born at the same time. Exactly. But you know, within
If one has like 20.
first 24 hours, whether there's a problem.
Yeah.
And then you can just pop it over the wall into the next one. And they don't know. But they do know after, say, 4 days.
Right.
You can't do it after so many days. It's just too clever.
So.
And if you had a band with all these 3 in, they won't suckle off each other's mums. They'll all go for the same one.
So this area here is that's a warmer. That's a warmer area, isn't it, for the piglets?
Underfloor eating.
Yeah.
But the mum can have the same heat
All right.
if we want. But
Yeah.
in summer, we take the mum's heat off
Yeah.
and we just keep the piglets' heat on.
Yeah. Because piglets, even in summer, will sometimes need a bit of extra
100%.
warmth. Yeah.
Like, well, I've got a jumper on today, Rich. You've got a coat on. It's summer.
Exactly. We've not been used to this rain and whatnot, have we? Really?
We need it though.
We do.
The grass is greening up.
Yeah, which is what we want. It's all been topped, hasn't it, up at Mill
I did
Farm?
that.
Yeah. And that encourages the grass to grow as long as we get some rain.
Well, you get rid of the stemmy
Yeah.
rubbish and then encourage the leafy growth underneath.
Yeah. You remember
already
his
seeded.
agricultural course?
No, it's just what you can. Just your eyes tell you that.
Oh, right. Okay.
You know, if you've got stems and seeds, they're not going to eat it.
All right.
And it was really bad behind the mill, that one field, really bad. So I'm just hoping that'll recover enough. Because it was too long. But it was dead, so it needed to be chopped.
Yeah.
Just one at the end due soon then?
Yeah, I'd say so. Well, it might not. I haven't looked at it, so. But she does.
Yeah, she's definitely
Getting low.
pregnant, isn't she? She's
Nice though.
having a scrap. They do scrap a bit.
There's a pecking order.
Yeah. They established the pecking order.
So these will all be getting more straw because like this one's eaten all hers, hasn't she? There's hardly any left. We'll get scraped down and then rebedded.
Mm-hmm.
So this is not actually. I mean, they look fine, but they'll look so much better later on.
They will. When they're mucked out.
I will catch up to you near the end now, Rich.
Okay.
I've just got a couple of loads of rubbish to tip.
Okay. Very good. See you later, Farmer David.
See, what's that plant there, Richard?
Buddleia.
Aren't they good for butterflies?
Yeah. Butterfly bush. Buddleia. Yeah.
Hang on, I want to. Do you know your butterflies?
Yeah. Not bad. Why have you Have you got one you want me to identify?
Finding it.
We had a comma butterfly. That's a red admiral.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a red admiral. Yeah. We had a lot of peacocks.
When I were down at South Downs, I saw a butterfly I'd never seen before.
Right.
And they said it was something like a...
Is it a blue one?
There was a few, actually. There was like a
What colour was it?
lady, something. I'm going to...
Oh, a lady slipper, is it? Something like that.
I'm going to do... Hey,
Ladies
Siri,
flipper.
I better not, because everyone's phoning like...
Yeah.
lose signal. Right, anyway.
Right.
I might try and find it.
Yeah.
I'll try and find it.
We had a comma butterfly. I put that on my social media the other day.
Yeah, they always look like they've been stapled in their wings or something like that.
Yeah, they do. Look a bit like they've been in the wars. Come on, reconnect. There we go. Eileen says it's lovely to see Claire, and Nicola says, morning, Claire.
Morning.
And Samantha thought it was a painted lady. Well, I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's a red admiral.
That was a red admiral.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, bigger pigs. It's like we've sectioned this field off now so that we can have more stuff sort of grazing different bits. So, which is a nice idea actually, because it'll bring them closer to the fence for people walking up Cardiac Hill. Right, what's in here? We'll have a look. Linda's not had many butterflies. I've had loads actually. It's been a really good year because it's been dry. I think that you tend to get. Oh, look, there's a nest there. Is there? Oh, a nest here somewhere, I reckon. Oh yeah, the alpacas.
Come to feed them.
There'll be food along soon enough. The bonny alpacas out. There's Aussie Horsebone over there. Unaware that his famous namesake has sadly passed away.
Oh, yeah.
Pygmy goats. I don't know what that cow is. I don't know what that's doing here. I don't know that one. The old oak trees that have been there a long time. Very slow growing. And the new silver birch trees that have got up really well here. This bit of planting. When you see these barns from up at High Hoyland, they fit really well into the countryside considering how big they are, you know. Yeah. Looks like the mucking out has begun. That's Florence Houdini, I reckon. It's like all the goats are allowed into a Stanley there. To those of you who remember Stanley, I think he was born during the first sort of springtime on the farm programme. So he's getting on a bit now, I suppose. He'll be about 8 years old.
It will be if that's when you...
Yeah. We'll maybe go down and have a look at him from the other side.
And have a look at the little miniature horse again.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go around that way. I don't know if people have stopped making comments or mine's stopped going up, but Abby says, beautiful red admiral. The little donkeys down there outside. The miniature donkeys. And those cattle over there are Gordon's cattle. And that's Dean Hill Farm, our neighbouring farm. Yeah, we'll go and have a look at the little miniature horse foal. Morning. Can you hold that for me for a minute? I'll just... Morning. Yeah. Cheers. We'll go and have a look at this. Yeah, my comments seem to have stopped. I don't know why, but it's a bonny little thing, aren't you? Eh? Aren't you? Very soft nose, haven't you? Eh? And that's Mum. Hello. Hello. You having a nibble? You wanting a nibble? You can see how small they are from the size of my hand.
Teeny tiny.
Don't you get nippy? You? I'll tell you. Very good. Very good. Loads of baby donkeys at the moment too. They always walk in front of the foals, the mums. It's like a protective thing, isn't it? It's Claire's 41st kidney transplant birthday today.
41st?
Yeah, 41st. Yeah, that's done well, hasn't it? Yeah.
Oh. What are you doing? Stop it. The naughty.
This one's the boss, I think. Samantha got the butterflies mixed up. Yeah, they've started coming in a little bit now again, the messages, but... And the goats are up on their playground, and they're all... That's the ones over there too. The smaller ones. They're all bonny, aren't they? They don't get much cuter than a miniature donkey. Whoops. I hope Farmer Robbie's okay. I haven't seen a live with him myself lately. Well, he's okay. He's fine. He's on holiday. Yeah. In fact, my mother was showing me some video of him playing with the kids in the pool, jumping off the bouncy.
Not in white swimming trunks, though.
No. No, I don't think. No, he's not daft enough for that. That's just me. That's daft enough. These calves are coming on. And the Shetlands are just in there temporarily while their bigger pen is mucked out. And carry on. The old Lime Tree Avenue, the last of what remains of a row of lime trees that went right to Cawthorne Village and right up to Dean Hill Farm. There's only these few remain, which is a bit sad. Yep, toll road sweeper. Well, good to see we're still using it. Makes it an easier job. My father won't approve because he likes to get going with a brush. He always has. Morning.
There's this little spotty one that looks like a Dalmatian, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, beef shorthorns. And these are the young ones. Young bulls. Which I think they're sort of hopeful about. How are the horns growing? And once they get to 12 months old, they've got to have a ring in the nose. It's a legal requirement with a bull. So he's pouring a bit. So I'm not going in there with him. Because even now, as a young animal, they're still, you know, still not to be messed with. Yep.
Calf down here.
Oh, yeah.
Tiny.
Oh, yeah. That's our latest Highland calf. Don't think we've got a name for that one yet. I don't think. Yeah, comments seem to have stopped again. Unless people are just not saying anything. Say something to me. Alright. Hello, you. So she's one of our younger ones. I think it might be her first calf. It's no more than a second calf.
Yeah, there are some. I think you might have to go out and go. Well, no, you can't. But
Yeah.
Beverly had an amazing day on the farm. Travelled up from the Forest of Dean.
Oh, lovely.
It's a nice part of the world.
Mm-mm. I suspect these must be. These are young uns as well. Let's have a look and see what Sultan's up to. He's having a rest with his calves. Yeah, of course. And these are Dad's anniversary herd. Of course, we sadly lost the original bull, Jeremy. But we've now got Sultan, who is doing a fantastic job. And there he is.
Eileen says that's Lilibet.
It is. And, you know, I never dare say who I think it is for fear of getting it wrong, because I don't spend day to day with stuff the same as Rob and Dave. Now's the time I need to keep a watch out on this oak tree here for chicken of the woods appearing, because in that little hole there, at some time, and it doesn't happen every year, but at some time in the next 2 or 3 months, there's usually some chicken of the woods fungus comes out, and you can eat it, and it's very nice.
One opposite the house hasn't come out yet.
No, it might be a dry year. In a dry year, you know, it might not work.
Reindeer.
Yup. The reindeer are here. And they're all being fed separately so they don't fall out. They're getting quite big antlers now, aren't they? And they'll be knocking the velvet off them soon. Is that horse supposed to be out there?
I was just thinking that.
I'm not sure. Oh, it's being fed separate, so maybe that's why. That's probably why. And how good is Yorkshire Rose looking? I think she's a lovely horse.
Be a big horse.
Now we've reconnected. Yeah, I mean, she seems very big for her age, doesn't she?
The legs, isn't it?
Long. And it'll be really interesting seeing how she does next year's showing and the year after. Because I think she's...
Did she come second this year?
Yeah. Well, second out of 2.
Yeah.
But I think it was very close, because he trotted them around and trotted them around and trotted them around again.
To decide.
Yeah. I don't think it was a foregone conclusion. And I think if it had been the foals, I think it was a mother and foal class. And I think if it had been just the foals, I think she'd have won. But the mother horse was a really good one. And a bit bigger as well. So, but you know, she's a beauty herself, isn't she? Why do you have 2 tags in the cow's ears? In case one falls out, you're supposed to tag them twice for identification. And if you lose one, then you've got more than and got similar coloured animals, then it will be easy to get them mixed up, which you wouldn't want, would you? And those opportunist jackdaws and pigeons will peck around in the horse muck. Looking for food. Yeah, the bulls have rings in there. Because I'm not getting all your messages for whatever reason this morning, but the bulls do have rings in their noses too, so you can control them basically. Because you need to have a method of controlling a bull if it takes umbrage, which they occasionally do. And you don't want that. So we'll probably have a walk up, and I might go and have a look in the farm shop actually. With a new head chef, Steve, and he's put 1 or 2 new things in. So
I was asking, is Yorkshire Rose Hercules? Or was
full
it?
sister, yeah. What do you call a group of JCBs? I've no idea. David's dropped his bucket off. I think we're going to go up and have a look in farm shop.
Oh, nice. We sold all Hawkston's lager, you know.
Yeah,
Something like that.
I know, yeah. Sophie said she's ordered 50 odd cases or something. Well, the cider's left, but yeah, just goes to show the power of Clarkson.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What a brand.
Yeah, he has
Take
a...
your hats off to him.
Yeah.
What a brand.
Yes. The look on Sultan's face when you said his name, yes, I know I'm magnificent, says Lisa.
We've got some of his girls down the park.
Yeah?
There's a load of geese eating his grass as well.
All right.
We haven't much grass. They're eating Gordon's, they're eating ours, they're eating everybody's.
Yeah. Oh, I can see them,
Well,
yeah.
that's geese for you, isn't it?
Yeah, we can see them down there. Let's see if we can zoom in on the geese. Get the geese off. Steve Wright used to say. Yeah, look at them all.
Right. I'm going to...
I think they extend
I mucked all that out.
beyond.
That's 2 days, Rich.
More geese flying in.
Keep the flies down.
What have you done, Dave? Mucked
I
out.
mucked all that building out.
Very good.
There's just there's rare breeds a little bit to do in there, but before that I'm going to do a couple of segments at the roundhouse.
Right.
Early morning. And
So
just
it'll
one
all
at
be-
a time, and then we can clean up. There's time to clean it up
Well, it's a bad time of year for flies, and they'll soon breed, don't they?
when there's plenty of muck around.
Yeah.
And then it'll give chance for the muck to rot down, ready to spread on at the back end of the year. The land. Free fertiliser, Rich.
Absolutely. That's what you want.
It's the natural fertiliser that everybody should have. And some counties don't have livestock.
Yeah.
So that when they're growing crops...
Well, that's the beauty of a mixed farm, isn't it?
The soil is dying.
Yeah.
There's no life in it.
Yeah. And eventually, you know, in 100 years' time... Yeah.
They're actually bringing flocks in to graze patches to put...
The farms that won an award at the farming awards, they had a 4-year rotation which included pigs on the land, so that introduced natural fertiliser and natural humus, which is what you need.
You know, when you plough out a grass layer and you grow wheat straight afterwards, you get a really good crop of wheat, and then it slowly kind of goes down a little bit. But it's the same with you know, you put plenty of muck on, of strawy muck. We're not talking slurry.
So actually, by going back in time a bit, people are actually improving the results rather than just monoculture, which is a disaster for the...
You can learn from the past. Can't you?
Absolutely. Well, they didn't have artificial fertilisers. They had to make do with manure, and what's wrong with that?
Made it work.
Yeah, and they had better soils back then than they do now.
Well, you know, I think, you know, things come in cycles, don't they? You know, you learn from your mistakes.
If you stand still long enough, you'll get right back up to date.
I'm going to be wearing flares next week.
Are you?
No, I'm not. no. Right then. I'm going to see you later.
Flares and big wide shirts.
You go and enjoy the show.
Unbuttoned to...
Hey, have you tried the new curry?
Yeah, it's good.
The chicken
I brought it back for...
butter curry.
Yeah.
It's got cashew nuts in.
How was it?
Right, but I didn't realise that because I'm not a cashew nut fan. But actually, it made it a little bit crunchy.
Yeah.
And I thought, that's really nice.
And it's got like fried onions on
really
top
a
as well.
taste to them, but it's a texture.
Yeah, like the fried onions on top as well, which...
I've got to say, though, it's a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 from Dave.
Right,
Try it.
snap it up quick, because those curries...
Dave don't hand out his 10s out of 10s.
I'm not joking.
No.
I'm not joking now. It is a superb curry.
Right, there you go.
I wouldn't say it if I didn't believe it, if my heart wasn't in it.
Yeah.
Right? If you come in, get a curry. 'Cause they're as good, if not better, than going out for one.
Yeah, true.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I've said it.
I tried it as well and I liked it.
Have you asked for the recipe?
No, not yet. Use the crow scarer. Yeah, could do, couldn't we? We used to have one years ago. I don't think we've had one for a long time.
Where we're going now, farm shop.
Yeah. Hoxton, to be fair, is nice as well. Don't just think it's because it's Clarkson's. Have I tried it? I tried a pint. I didn't actually think...
Ages ago, though.
Yeah. But I tried a draft pint when we were down in Somerset. And I thought, it's all right, you know. But that's me. And like, you know, I've not tried a bottle one. I'll try it. I'll try it again. Yeah, and we'll see. See what we think. But there you are, you see. Total honesty from... Oh, there's a pheasant there. Under that tree. Keeping out the rain. Maybe it's come to say hello to Roger's bantams. There we are. All ready. You can train a dog to move the geese out of the fields. It's not a bad idea as well.
There's a whole load of geese on the that pond in Winter.
There we are. We're back. Vicky loves nothing more than a mooch around Cannon Hall Farm. Hoxton cider is lovely. We've still got cider, but we've had to reorder the lager. Ooh, pussycat. Are you and Claire going to have some lovely breakfast in the White Bull? I think we will, because I've got to reward myself after doing a live. It's the law.
Yeah, but you had eggs Benedict yesterday.
I did.
Are you doing it twice in a row, or are you doing it?
I might do a farmhouse breakfast with no beans, because I don't like beans. No, I don't think Cynthia will be cooking it for us. I don't remember us having a cooked breakfast ever. We used to have like
No, we didn't really.
Frosties.
Bacon or pork.
Morning. Yeah, Frosties or whatever. Something with too much sugar in. That ferret's still out. Back again. They all seem most active at this time of the morning. Yeah, I'm skipping in and out of Wi-Fi, I think. So what should I cook this next? I'm here on Wednesday. I forget.
Or whichever day it is.
What do you want me to see me?
That chicken curry.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe.
Usually a good curry takes a while. There he is, Jeremy. Hoxton stocked here. These 3 for £15 are extremely good value. I did see a negative review about our 3 for £15 on TripAdvisor.
You need to zoom out.
Yeah, probably. And I thought, well, you can't be a very good cook, because I think it's superb stuff. So I think sometimes you get people and they've just got it in for you, and they'll have a go at everything. And they were wrong. So the books are on sale here, all 3 of them, all signed. And you should now, I think, be able to order the audio book, which I recorded last week in Leicester, of this one. Cannon Hall Farm, Past, Present and Future. So if you fancy listening to it rather than reading it, if you're like me and you just can't concentrate long enough to read it, which is not a good job if you're doing an audio book, it's not the best. But we got there in the end. Morning. Yeah, we got there in the end. Took 3 days. I am breathing heavily this morning, young man. You should try walking up that hill. Pat don't like beans either. Lots of Lovely fruit and veg. This is we've got a new head baker too, who's been introducing 1 or 2 new things. These are new. These pistachio brownies, very rich.
So the chocolate orange one's lovely, but you can't eat it all at once.
Chocolate fudge brownie, Terry's chocolate orange brownie, salted caramel brownie, pistachio brownie. So, yeah, they're new as well.
Pistachio cookie.
Very tasty. Yeah, this is another one, and this is on its last day today. And the reason that they've got short dates is because we've not had them tested yet, so we're only allowed to put them on for a few days. But I'm told that they are fantastic. The spinach and ricotta cannelloni, and I don't know if there's any in actually.
Doesn't look like there is.
No. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's only a few left, but this is the one that David was talking about. That is super nice. So give it a try. There's only 3 left. 3 for 15 quid. Which is excellent value, you know, like, because there's the bigger portions than you get in your supermarkets. Our own honey from the wood. Summer flower honey. Spring flower honey. And buckwheat honey. Not seen that before. Wonder what that's like. Fish is looking nice today. $5.95 for a lovely big tuna steak. I think that's cracking value. Sea bass fillets. Cod loins. Samphire. Smoked mackerel. Peppered mackerel. Kippers. Beautiful. What else have we got? This is a nice flour. Won Great Taste Awards. What's this? That's six seed bread flour. It's a 3-star Great Taste Award. We ought to try cooking that sometime, I suppose. To try making a loaf. Some nice new Highland cow stuff. A Highland cow, a llama, and a duck. What will they think of next? And my Audi aprons, must for every serious cook. And my mug, a must for every serious tea drinker. We've got the Cannonall flat caps. There's that old picture of me dad that I took back in the mid-1980s. Still one of my favourite images, possibly my favourite image ever. And this Ridgeline stuff sells really well with our own branding on it. And we did a stall at the Yorkshire Show with Ridgeline, and it went really well. And that's something we've got coming up soon. Actually, is we've got our own beer, far better than Oxton's. Oh heck. Yeah, that's something we've got coming up soon. Is Farm 24, and we're official ambassadors for Farm 24, which is a Farmer's Guardian thing. My dad writes an article for them every month in the Farmer's Guardian. So you see, we've only got the cider left, so we're putting a big order of the lager.
They've had to put a notice up saying when it's coming.
Yeah, because everybody's asking. Tuesday the 29th. So that'll be when we get stock in. This is a really good seller. It's Bradfield's brewery stuff. And we've got a great range of sort of real ales in. Hairy Bikers one, I've not seen that before. Theakston's Hairy Bikers. There's no doubt having a name behind you can boost sales. So you can see how popular this stuff is. Bradfield Brewery, which is one of our local breweries, and the amount we order. And there's Acorn Brewery as well, which is another really good seller. And they brew our OEC beer for us too. Got a special offer on wines. We like this. I'm a real fan of the Filey Bay Whiskey Company. I like the way they do things. They use their own water from a borehole on the land. They direct drill. They don't plough, they direct drill their malting barley. So it's a very sort of ecologically friendly company, doing everything the right way, using their own barley and their own water to make their own whiskey. And we've got a big range of gins. This moonshine's a good seller as well. This O'Donnell moonshine. That's a good one. We sell a lot of that. I know. And it is really nice. Ask for a taster. They've got tasters for quite a lot of them behind the counter. Oh, these are different. I've not seen these before. A classic Cosmo here, Claire.
What?
Classic Cosmo.
Well, you never know.
I think it's hard to imagine it'll be as nice as having one made fresh, like, but you never know, do you? I have tried these little ones, not that particular one, but I've tried some of them, and
brand you brought, but I remember it was.
yeah, it was, wasn't it? Yeah, the round ones, the bubbly ones, yeah. But nobody took any notice when I asked him to order them. But never mind. Yorkshire Farmer, Bradfield Brewery, Farmer's Brown Cow, Farmer's Stout, Farmer's Belgian Blue, that's nice. My mate Carl always has some at Christmas. Buys a barrel. And all the merch. And you know what, this design, pretty much as it was, my friend Andy designed that at college using my photograph. And it hasn't really changed since we opened. Just the typeface changed, but the way it's laid out on top, one on top of the other and all that, just the same. I need you to start buying this stuff because it's nice. This stuff. Look at these great taste awards on here. That's the one we tried at the when we were being like Dragon's Den, and we gave her top.
Nice, wasn't they? I remember that.
Give her top marks, yeah. So Ronnie B's Filipino, and she's a real character. She's a real bouncy sort of character, and I think you should try it because it's really nice. Tamarind jam. Never tried that before. It looks like that one sold well. The Filipino garlic chili oil. That's another one with a Great Taste Awards. And the Great British Food Awards. So come on, people, buy some. Prove me right. Scotland's still baked to my mother's recipe, which will be in, that recipe will be in the cookbook when it comes out in November. pies have already come up. They start early down in the bakery. Ian's got some French sticks. Morning, yeah, we're good. Lovely French sticks.
Yeah.
Baked this morning.
Still warm as well.
Still warm, beautiful. Morning. Marshall likes these pies, and they're very, very popular. If it wasn't for these pies, I think when the deli opened it would have been a disaster actually, because we weren't really that expert at the time in making them. And Chris and Rob turned up 2 weeks before and said, we want to come and make pies for you. So sometimes things just happen for a reason, really. So we're on 8:51.
Dropped a bit now.
Actually. 8:51 now. I need to order some more Willies. Because we're sold out of the main ones. So I'll have to order that. That's one of the things I sort of do myself, that is order Willie's vinegar, because I really rate it. So we'll order that. And this is this ginger vinegar will be used in one of my recipes as well, for the Asian slaw. And they're really good. Really good. Made by Sarah, who bought our old farmhouse years ago. That gave us the money to spend on doing up the farm to open it to the public. So that was another person who came along at the right time and now makes these lovely slow vinegars. The Slow Vinegar Company. So yeah, there I am. And there's that favourite picture of mine. Reflections are a bit in the way, but yeah, I like the way they've done that window. Looks nice. So I must remember where I put my car. It's not in the car park here, that's for sure. So I think the White Bull will be open soon, so time for breakfast, I reckon. Morning. Chicken called Chickaletta. I'll have to look that up there. Right, okay. How's Marshall doing? Marshall's doing fine. Looks like we're all geared up now. I don't want to get the music on, because we'll get taken off. Somebody will be claiming performing rights money for our videos. We don't want that. So Nonna Mia will be opening soon. And don't the hanging baskets look beautiful, actually? And we've got are these home oaks? Actually, I thought they were olive trees, but I don't think they are. Are they olive trees or are they home oaks? I don't know. Maybe they're olive trees. We'll see. Not to worry. Right. Okay. So for now, with a view of the Lucky Pup, I will say ta-ta, and we'll catch you next time. Come and watch me on the Farm Shop page cooking in the week, usually a Wednesday at 6:30, and I will catch you soon. Ta-ta.